We're going to look at an Excel spreadsheet and some Excel formulas for a student care package delivery business. Student entrepreneurs have an idea that parents of college students might want to send their student a monthly care package that's not stuffed with bad stuff like cookies and candy, but rather has something useful, fun, or inspiring for their students, like shaving and grooming supplies or healthy foods. On this sheet, we see the market research that they've done, where for each service, each of the 5 different services they're considering, for each of 4 different price points, they have an estimate of how many units they could sell per month at that price point. For example, for the pampering supplies idea, for $35 a month, they think they could sell 1,200 units. So we can calculate revenue. We'll do that in the table below. So to calculate revenue for shaving and grooming supplies at $50 a month, we want to multiply the price, $50, times the number of units they can sell, 1,200. So here I have a formula. Formulas start with equals B5 times B6. I hit enter. We see that's $60,000. I can go back to that formula. I can see what it refers to. All right, I don't want to have to write that formula for every cell in this revenue table, so I can drag it. So I dragged it to the right. And what happened? Something good happened. Excel moved the references. So in this column, to calculate the revenue for shaving and grooming supplies at $35 a month, it's multiplying the $35, so column C, row 5, times 2,000, or column C, row 6. C5 times C6. So that's good. That's what we wanted. But when I go to drag it down, let's see what happens. So would I really be making $1.8 million a month in this business if I sold healthy foods, dried goods for $50 a month? No, that formula is not right. Let's see what happened. When I dragged it down, it moved the cell references down. So instead of the calculation I want, which would be $50 in cell B5 times $1,500 in B7, it's giving me B6 times B7. That's not right. Why did it give me that? It moved the cell references down 1 because I dragged the formula down 1. So we can change this formula to lock the row on the price cell. So I have cell B5, but I want to make it $5. So that says when I drag this formula down, it will always refer to row 5 for the first cell reference there, and the other one will move. So let's see what happens when I do that. Okay, that's good. That's what we wanted. And I can still drag the formula across. Okay, that's right. Notice that the $sign is still in front of the 5, but it wasn't going to be an issue for this cell anyway because I was only dragging across, so it was changing the columns, the A, B, C, and not down where it changes the row number. So I can drag this across all the way, and then I can drag all of this down, and it fills out the table correctly. So let's look at one here. So for pampering supplies at $25 a month, it's giving me the right price point and the right units.